Welcome to Fine Arts. Today we are going to make a Picasso style turtle, and Picasso is famous for his Cubism movement. So everything is very sharp and it looks like there are a bunch of shapes. For this project I used crayons, a Sharpie, and watercolor. Get your supplies ready because here we go. First thing I'm going to start with is the turtle. So I'm going to draw my border, go down, across, down, across. Put your name on the bottom right-hand corner. Every artist should sign their artwork. Notice I have a little blue smear on my paper. That's okay. I'm not mad about it. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is draw the turtle. So I'm going to start with the turtle head. Notice it's on the left side of your paper. Kind of start with the middle. And notice that I do leave a part of the eye white. Okay, so kind of on the left side of your paper in the middle, we're going to make the turtle head, and it's kind of a curve. So we're going to come around like this, go down, and then this piece is going to go across, connecting. Okay, and I'm going to cut it into two pieces. Two lines cut into three pieces, a dot for the eye, and then the bottom of the turtle mouth is a little bit smaller, and it comes around like that, and cut it in half like that. Okay, now the turtle shell goes all the way around like this. This is the bottom of the turtle. Okay, so we're going to start right here, and we're going to go all the way up and down and connect to the side. Okay, so starting right here, and you're just going to go for it. Here we go. There we go. And then the bottom one, we're going to come down. And same type of thing. We're going to go a little bit up and a little bit down like that. Okay? And then this arm comes out. So right here, we're going to come out, and it's going to come in like that. And then this arm comes out a little bit curved, kind of comes in like this, and connect. Okay. Now we're going to do the bottom side of the turtle. So it's a little bit, this line right here, it's thicker, and then it gets smaller. Okay. Ready? Here we go. So this is the underneath of the belly, like that. And then the last leg is right like that. And we don't see the other leg in the back because it's swimming sideways. Okay, now we're going to break up each part. So again, let's draw a line here. We're going to draw a straight line here, another line here, another line here. Okay? For this one, we're going to draw a line here, come down. These are straight lines. There we go. For this one, we're going to cut this, cut it here, maybe cut it here. For this, cut it here. Just go with it. Okay, now the turtle shell, here we go. We are going to come down and connect. So we're just doing shapes. Straight line. This comes down. Okay, now I'm gonna paint the turtle first, so that way we don't get confused between the turtle and the background. So I'm gonna just set my Sharpie aside, and I'm gonna use my yellow crayon to do some highlights. So first thing I do is just draw some yellow stripes. So the underneath the mouth is a little bit lighter. Over here, I'm just gonna put some yellow in there because the yellow paint, once it gets covered up, it's hard to see. So if we use our crayon, we'll still be able to see those yellows. So just color in some yellow lines, whatever you feel like. Okay, maybe there's one here. So I just did some different areas just to give it some dimension. Okay, then I'm gonna take my, now we're gonna paint. So we're just gonna paint the turtle first, and we're gonna do some color mixing. So let me scoot this over just a little bit so you could see some color mixing. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Okay. All right, well, here we go. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is wake up my yellow. Okay, and I'm gonna color in some of the yellow spots first. So the yellow is kind of the base color, and under the belly it is lighter. So we're going to sprinkle in our yellow all underneath right here. And also there we go. Okay, now we're going to do some color mixing. So I'm going to grab my green, and I got this cute little turtle palette. I'm going to put my green in the middle so you can see. There's my green. Okay, now watch what happens when I mix my yellow. So I'm going to grab a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green, mix them together. And you get like a yellow green. I'm going to take that yellow green, I'm going to sprinkle it in. Okay. And then I'm going to sprinkle it in. And I'm just doing the light areas. Okay, and we're going to let that sit. Okay. All right, now we're going to do some color mixing for the shell. So I have my green. Watch this really cool trick. Okay, so if I take my green and mix it with my blue, there's a pretty like turquoise color. Watch what happens if I add more green to it. It's a little bit darker, okay? Watch what happens if I add a little bit of red to it. So the red is the complement of green, and when you add the complement, it kind of makes it a little bit more muted, not as bright. There's another shade of green. So this is the green and the red. Now, here's our regular green. And watch what happens if I add a little bit of brown. So I have all these different shades of green. Okay? So So I have like a greenish brown. This one had red in it. This is for the shell. This one had more green and this one had blue. See the difference? Okay, and then in the middle is the regular green. And then over here, a little bit of green yellow. Okay, so all different shades. So we're gonna do the shell, and you're just gonna grab color and put it on with doing different colors on different sections. So maybe one section has more blue. So I put the blue in, then I grab the green and I mix it together. Cute. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do a solid green here. Okay, kind of let those colors play off of each other. Then I'm gonna do, actually paint your turtle green, and then you could throw in your other colors. Okay, so I grab some of my blue, I play with it. Over here, maybe a little bit of blue. Maybe I grab a little bit of brown, a little bit of brown, a little bit of red, kind of mixes it. So different shades of green. Okay, and we're kind of gonna just, once we get the paint, we're gonna let it dry. Okay, and we're going to focus on the background, okay? And maybe there's a little bit more green in here, just a little bit. I kind of just played around with it, and turtles have all different colors, so I was just kind of having fun with it. Okay, now we are going to finish drawing our background. So you can see that I'm going to let the turtle dry, and you can see the background I did with greens, blues, purples. Okay, so grab your Sharpie, and again, more shapes, so let this dry. So we'll start over here. We're just going to connect. These are just straight lines. Just have fun with it. And these shapes were a little bit bigger. So I'm going to just break up my background. Okay. All right. That looks great. One more there. All right. Now, grab your paints. We're going to do the same type of thing for the background. And we're going to do blue. We're going to do some of them blue. You can actually spread it around with water. Okay, now I'm going to grab my purple. I'm going to fill in my purple mixed with the blue. Ooh, that's nice. See, there's purple here. Okay, grab some green. Mix the blue and the green. There, blue and the green. So you get different variations, different shades, different values. Maybe put some purple here. Then grab your blue. So I'm mixing green with blue, or blue with purple, or just straight blue. You kind of gotta let the colors just play off each other. So cute. I'm gonna add my green, mix it together. Oops, can you still see this? Okay. Purple. And if you got it on the border, you just, there we go, get your water, it'll wipe right up. Okay, and If you wanted to add a little bit more green to your shell, it's a little bit dry, so you can make it a little bit brighter by adding some extra, another layer of paint. So I got my turtle a little bit darker by adding a second coat, just playing with it so each section is a little bit different. Okay, I hope you had fun today in fine arts for our Picasso style turtle. Bye everybody!